Hardhead, Miami, to give you a tale of a BBL that went terribly wrong. It all started a year ago when I started saving money for BBL because seeing, I know was into the shots or the, you call it implants or nothing like that. That didn't, like I always wanted a butt, but not that bad. That just sounded like something I did not want to do. So then when they came out with the BBL, I'm like, now that sounds nice. Then I had a family member that had got it done, and they came back fine. So I'm like, okay, let me start saving for this. I finally get my booty that I've been wanting all these years. So start saving every month. I put money away for it, and eventually paid the lady over $7,500. Now, mind you, I'm uh, excited the whole year, just excited because so I'm gonna be a different person. Just I'm gonna be perfect. And man, I didn't have a bad body to begin with. Everybody was like, you already got a booty, you don't need that. Girl, don't do that. You don't need that. And me and like, shoot, you got enough booty back there. You don't need all that. Red didn't want to listen. Even about doctor telling me, oh, don't do that. You're too old for that. You needed to come with a better reason than I'm too old. I'm sorry, y'all, but her screaming, I'm gonna get to that later. Okay, so a month before the surgery, I'm too excited. Get my plane ticket, get my room and everything. Everything's set. Get the time off work. So I'm excited. I'm finally about to get the body I always wanted. I got teenage kids. They could care less what I did, so I didn't worry about any babysitters or anything. Yeah, hubby didn't care either way. Whatever made me happy, that's what he say. So, 3 weeks before the surgery. I'm sorry I should have did this a little later, but all this noise, I'm explaining where that came from in a minute. Um, 2 weeks before the surgery, too excited. Excited. Oh, and then get nervous. I started getting nervous. And I'm like, oh my God. But the lady I was going to, they called her the GOAT. She never had any deaths, any hiccups or nothing. Just everybody, and then her before and after pictures of them girls. Oh, it was awesome. So a week before the surgery, I get kind of nervous. I'm like, oh God, all these just going through my stomach. Like, oh my God, I got kids to think about. This thing could kill me. Cause they said that's one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgeries. But I put all those fears away. I'm like, no, my family member had or done or all these girls come home perfect. I said, I'll be fine. I'm strong. I'm from Africa. So the day comes, you get on the plane. It's so crazy because so many things was happening in the day. So many warnings always, please y'all, no matter what's going on, how much money is at stake, go with all these signs. First, get to the airport and something was wrong with the plane, a mechanical error. So we had to wait there for like an hour for a sign. I could just call my mom like, come pick me up. But this is not for me. A mechanical error on a plane. But no, not her head Miami. So finally get to Miami. The Uber I called couldn't find me at the airport, so they left. So I had like less than 20 minutes for my appointment at the doctor's office to do all my paperwork. I did got got me a second Uber, and he was rushing to get there. Got there, and they missing some blood work, so I had to take another Uber to this place that they do blood work at and get some more blood work done. So second through a third sign. I'm thinking all this time I'm jumping in out. Emmanuel is hot as hell, and I'm carrying my luggage everywhere I go because I ain't get to the hotel yet. So I'm like, okay, all these signs, and I'm not seeing them as signs. I'm just seeing them as inconveniences at the time. So get done my blood work. Everything came back normal. Gave them extra $500, and just getting a little excited and nervous about the surgery the next day. So they said I was cleared and everything. Everything is good to go. And sorry y'all. Everything was good to go. So you know what I mean. So I go get the room. They talking, okay, you need a deposit, cash. I said, I don't carry cash on me. I said, but I can go to this ATM. And I forgot what they said, why they couldn't take my car. I said, I paid for this room with my car. Which means you can't take it. They're like, yeah, they shouldn't have took it over the phone. We can't take online bank. I like on my online bank. Anyways, I'm like, what the fuck? I said, so can I get my money back? They're like, yeah, call the place where you booked it from, bookings.com or something, and get your money back. I said, okay, fourth sign. So I said, where's near another hotel? And they said, right behind us. Now you behind us was behind a freeway. So I'm walking in the Miami heat with my suitcase under a freeway bridge to get to another hotel. I mean, I was sweating and hot and frustrated and mad and everything else. Talking to the people on the phone, getting my money back. And but I got to the hotel, which was a better hotel, 10 times better. And so I was kind of happy. So I got me something that got the room, got me something to eat, and something to drink. And just went upstairs, and the room was nice and cool. Got in the shower, just started thinking about the surgery. Everybody called on me saying, are you nervous? And yeah, or you can change your mind. I'm like, I can't change my mind. I can get my money back. And so I'm like, tomorrow I'll be a brand new person. So I wake up the next morning because you gotta wait for them to call you for you to come in. You can't just go there. So they say, you ready? Matter of fact, it took them long enough to call me because they still had to get my paperwork all together. And they didn't have everything together. So they said, we'll call you in an hour. And then the hour came, we'll call you in an hour. So I'm like, okay, sign number 5. Still, hurry in Miami. Still wanted to go through with it, just thinking these were just everyday conveniences or whatever that they cause everybody pain and grief for no reason. I don't know what I was thinking. So they finally called me so I can come in. And I was like, and in the back of my head, I'm like, damn, I hope I ain't the last person. I hope I'm not the last person. And sure enough, I get there. They calling everybody back there. I might wonder which doctor she got, because there's 6 doctors there. I had the only female. So I'm still sitting in the lobby. You go there with your robe on and everything. So I'm sitting in the lobby with my robe on. And I'm like, oh, I hope I'm not the last person, because for some reason I just thought they'll be, not as productive, when it's time to go home, or not as careful. Get to the back. They finally called me. Get to the back, and I'm sitting back there and FaceTiming my family, my mom, my sister, and telling them I'm getting excited all over again, and figuring like, oh, once I go to sleep and wake up, all this will be over. My sister was telling me how painful it's going to be. I said, oh, I could take any pain. Shoot, I'm from Africa, girl. No pain ain't scared me. She said, okay, this is a different kind of pain. I said, whatever. So then the lady walked in, the doctor, and she was like, marking me up. She said, oh, you need some hips. Oh, yeah, I can fix you right on up. And she just looked so exhausted. I mean, the lady couldn't even look at me. She looked so exhausted. I mean, everything in me, you hear me? Everything in me wanted to ask her, can we postpone this for tomorrow morning? But I was so scared because she was so popular. Like, you have to be perfect for her to accept you. That's how I knew I was in like excellent health because she accepted me and I just felt honored. So I didn't want her to cuss me out or tell me to make another appointment or all that. Oh, yell. So I didn't say anything. I said, she a professional. She do this stuff every day, all day. Go back there. I lay on this table. They put me to sleep. And I'm seeing people around me. I didn't see her. I'm seeing people around me getting me ready. So I say, oh God, please let me wake up because I hate going to anesthesia. For some reason, I always think I'm not going to wake up. Anyway, I woke up. It was two screaming nurses telling me to hurry up, get up, get up. You gotta get dressed. You gotta go. You gotta go. We gotta close up. I'm man freezing on this take whole thing. I don't know what it was, a makeshift bed or whatever. I'm freezing and in extreme pain. I mean, pain I never felt before. So I'm like, oh, what? I'm like, you gotta go. We gotta close up. And I didn't see the doctor anywhere. Didn't really see the nurses. Just dealing with just AIDS. So I'm getting up and my rag came uh, and took me back to my room. And I was in pain the whole time. They had to lay me flat on my stomach in a back truck. You know you can't lay on your butt. And I was like, they took me back to my room and she gave me pineapple juice to keep down the swelling and I was in so much pain. I was like, do it supposed to hurt like this? She said, yeah, it does hurt. I had 3 of them done. And I'm like, oh God. So I couldn't lay down or sleep or nothing. I'm bleeding everywhere. So I said, oh no. So I called ambulance. So I went, they rushed me to the emergency room. And Mercy, they did a CAT scan and everything and said, oh, you had a BBL, yeah. Oh, you fine. We don't see anything wrong. It's just the pain. So I'm like, okay. So I felt a little better, but I was still in pain. So I got back to the room and just on my knees. I couldn't lay in the bed. I was on my knees, had my face on the bed, just trying to fight this excruciating pain. And then my sister keep telling me, that's how it's supposed to be. I told you it's gonna hurt. You didn't want to believe me. I said, no. I said, I could take pain, but this is like... So, let's stay in the room for 2 days in pain until it's time for me to go because I couldn't move my ticket up. So I get on the plane, and then it's still excruciating pain. The flight attendant had to come back there and sit with me the whole flight because he was so concerned. And I get back home. My sister picked me up from the airport, still in excruciating pain. She said that's how it's supposed to be. So she gave me pineapple juice and medication and everything. And I'm at home like, okay. It's usually, when you have surgery, day after day, your pain will ease up. Not mine. So that night, I couldn't sleep. I was like, oh my God, this is killing me. So the next morning, I told my son to call the ambulance. And he called the ambulance. Rushed me to the hospital, nearest hospital. And I'm on a gurney, laying there waiting for a nurse or doctor to see me. They taking forever. So I'm like, I'm trying to grab it. Anybody walk past, like, help me. I'm in pain. It hurt. Please help. Nobody would help me. So eventually, I passed out. So I guess somebody eventually got to me from what I hear. I just remember cutting my clothes with scissors. That's all I remember. And I think I passed back out and woke up 2 weeks later. Woke up 2 weeks later. But mind you, while I was asleep, that's a different story for the next video. While I was asleep when I thought I was dead. But woke up 2 weeks later to my doctors all around me. And I'm looking like, where in the hell am I? What? Cause I totally forgot being rushed to the hospital and everything. Or it was like, you had a procedure done in Miami. You know, I was like, I totally forgot that. The time I was there, I was like, oh yeah, I did. Yeah, but why am I here? It was like, well, the doctor that did that procedure, she punctured your intestines. She stuck 4 holes in your intestines. I'm like, no. I said, y'all got this guy's. I had to have a plane accident or something because she is the GOAT. There is no way she could have made a mistake. And they was like, yes, you just coming out of a coma, 2 week coma. You was asleep. We had to save your life. You almost died twice on the table. Yeah, I had feces inside of my stomach. Um, I went into septic shock. So the doctor had to perform 3 surgeries on me to keep me alive. Highlights going off of Route 407 for 10, 415, 421, and 424. They went out and told my family 2 times to come say y'all goodbyes because she not going to make it. And they sitting here telling me this, and I'm still in utter disbelief because this lady was so good. Never, I never heard anything bad about her. I mean, they call her the GOAT. But she may have been a GOAT to them, but she ruined my life. In my second video, which I'm going to upload, I'll tell y'all about the journey after I woke up. This is Hard Hit Miami signing out for now. Thank you.